Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to World of Warcraft, and my second Brewfest guide video. Well, it'll be second and probably last one, I imagine, because there's not really much of anything else to cover at the moment. So yeah, this next one will be on the other sort of RAM racing event. I hesitate to call it racing, but there we go. So Brewfest, the main area is down here, or here rather in front of me, and then if you come down the slope a little, I think you get introduced, there's an introductory quest to take you down here anyway. But there is a gentleman down here called Neil Ramstein, or Ramstein. And he has Brew for Brewfest, which is a daily quest, whereby you have to race your ram from here and pick up a keg in Karanos and take it back to here. And I remember the first time me doing this, I had no idea what the route was, and I had no idea how the apple buckets worked, so I just screwed everything up. So the purpose of this video is to sort of show you, ideally, sort of the best route you want to take, and the places you can cut corners to basically fit as many sort of runs into the time period you get as possible. Because what happens is when you click complete quest, you get, as we shall see, let's go here, you get 4 minutes. And every time you return a keg, it gives you an extra, I think, 20 or 30 seconds onto that. But the beauty of this thing is that you can go at full power. So essentially there are only 2 buckets you need to be getting. You just keep pressing that button. There are only 2 buckets you need to be getting. And that's this one in the middle. You can actually skip this one in the middle, but I do it just to be safe. It doesn't really make much difference to your time. This one in the middle, and this one here. So, essentially what you've seen me do is the route. There's also a bucket back here, but you don't need to get that. You just run slightly next to the flag and throw your keg. Don't worry about the animation not happening. You'll be able to see whether it's worked, because if you have a loot table, or rather a loot log, it will show, you'll be able to see right there that I just got some tokens. Same here, you'll see, you don't have to run up to the person. You just loop round almost just within that little wall that's in front of them. And you will be able to get the keg. You'll see the animation for the keg won't actually hit me for ages. But because I've got the loot table popping up, there you go, hand that in. Because I've got the loot table, the loot log popping up down there saying I've got it, I don't need to wait for the animation. Equally, what you could do is open up your bags and watch it from there. So you'll see we haven't got a keg at the moment. We'll just loop round here, and you can see the kegs just appeared in our bags, which is good. And there we go. The animation only just got to us. So you can actually go a mile without actually receiving the keg, especially if there's lots of people around, because he has to throw the keg to each individual. So it can take a while to show. So it's better to pay attention to your loot log or your bags than it is the animation, because sometimes you might run through thinking, oh, I haven't got it, and then you run back and realize that, you know, on your way back that you actually have. So basically, you can actually drag this out for quite a while. I think you can get approximately, I think it's like 26. I mean, if you really pushed it, I think you could probably, it wouldn't be too far off for 30 Brewfest tokens from this event. What you don't want to do is you don't want to go between every single one of the apple buckets, because there's 4 in total. 4 apple buckets. There's one at the start behind Neil Ramstein. There's the one we've just gone through. There's this one here. And there is one all the way over to the Flight Master over there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, I've been caught on a wall. Rookie mistake. So that'll waste a load of time if you go to the 2 at the end. And you really don't need to. Like, at no point would you ever come close to actually, you know, slowing down your RAM. So, you know, this is very simple. it can get a bit monotonous, especially like doing it every day. Like it takes a good, I would say, probably about 10, not 10 minutes maybe, I don't know. Certainly more than the 5 minutes, probably about, yeah, 8 minutes to actually do this whole thing. So it can get a little bit monotonous, but I don't know, I find it. You sort of go into a trance and do it, to be honest. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this. Hopefully it will help any new players. So I see a lot of new players just sort of caning it down the middle of the road. I mean, the people I'm with clearly know what they're doing. But I see a lot of people just caning it down the middle of this road, and then inevitably they get, they essentially get tired by the time they reach each end. So they end up hardly actually doing or getting any things at all. And just to prove a point, you can actually skip that middle one, like I said, and you'll notice the RAM fatigue does actually goes up to 90, so there's not much room for error before you get tired out. But you can do it if you want. I'm not too sure how much time it saves you, or whether it's a similar amount. Ooh, I've got lost. But yeah, it's always worth a go. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I hope it helps any new players. This event rarely changes, and certainly hasn't in the past few years, and probably won't in the next few either. So this guy sort of works both backwards and forwards, I guess, in time. But thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you in the next World of Warcraft episode, whatever it is I do. So yeah, thank you. Take care.